Hey everybody, welcome back to Matt's Ice Cream Show! Welcome back to Matt's Ice Cream Show, everybody, and we are back on our quest to try all the ice cream world has to offer. Today, we're going to be doing Klondike bars, Reese's Klondike bars. As you guys can see, I don't know the calorie conscious for this, or for the calories for the calorie conscious crowd. I believe, and I could be wrong, it is 220, 230 calorie range. So let's say between 200 and 250. I can almost guarantee it. If I'm not mistaken, regular Klondike bars are 220. Sad that I know that. Eat a lot of ice cream. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump into it. Who's a big fan of Klondike and who's a big fan of Reese's? Put it in the comments below and let me know. Also, while you're there, make sure to subscribe and like this. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome old fans and welcome new fans. Klondike was something my grandparents always had in the house. The original ones. In the past 10 years or so, I believe they've kind of branched out. But in general, Klondike bars. Also, I am still, fat boy, a big fan of Reese's. That chocolate peanut butter hit is where it's at. All right, let's try to do this without getting it everywhere. Hey, you guys see that? See all that? I assume Reese's flavoring in there. Yeah, you can kind of see it right there. So, like I said, it was always something I had in my house. Wasn't until I got older that I started eating them a little differently. When I used to eat them like super frozen, and I would just kind of chip away at it. Now, I let it cool off a little bit. But anywho, let's go ahead and jump into it. Yeah. That's really good. Right away, you can really taste that Reese's, and that's good because a lot of times when like Reese's or Oreo or Snickers combine with an ice cream brand, it's there, but it's not super prevalent. It's not an overwhelming flavor. This really does have a good Reese's flavor to it. It's all throughout it. And per the usual, you can't really go wrong with Klondike. Their milk chocolate shell is just, I'm a big fan of that. And it's there, but it's not like overwhelming. I do maybe wish it was a little bit more pronounced. They kind of emulate like the outside of the Reese's, but in general, you're not really losing here. As you can see, that Reese's flavor is all throughout it. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry guys, I'm trying to learn how to cover my mouth better. I realize sometimes when I rewatch the footage that I'm like, nah, look at my mouth. I'm not trying to be like that. I feel like it's probably rude, but my mama raised me better than that. But anywho, I'm just trying to keep that in mind, like cover my mouth. But anyway, like I was saying, one of the issues a lot of times with certain brands getting together is that they don't do a very good job of mixing things together. So like you'll have Reese's and you'll have or Oreos or Snickers or whatever, and you won't have the best representation of one or the other. It's kind of just a whatever, And I personally think they did a pretty good job with this. Let's see, let's go ahead and give it a rating. Scale of 1 to 100, 10-point grading scale for what it is, probably like the average brand. I give it like I'm going to give it like an 89, 90, 91. So like a B plus, A minus, and I'm going to tell you why. Let's give it like a 90. Because, like an A minus. It's definitely good. I would definitely eat it again. I do wish that the milk chocolate was a little bit more prevalent, a little bit more, a little stronger in the flavor. The Reese's is there. That's good. I really like that bit about it. Although I do wish the peanut butter flavor in the Reese's was a little bit more prevalent throughout it as well. Maybe my biggest discrepancy is, and I realize maybe they have to like take away and take away from some parts of it to add other parts of it, but like the vanilla ice cream in the middle is just whatever. In some ways, it's kind of like cream flavored air. Trademark that because I've been saying it forever. So in other words, it's okay, but it's not maybe as much as I would like. I personally would like a little bit more vanilla, a little bit more pronounced, maybe a little bit sweeter, a little bit more vanilla hit. But overall, it was a good combination for what it is. A nice little treat. I think you'll like it. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Anyway, you guys go out there and check it out. Let me know what you think. Let me know if Klondike makes any other bars or any other flavors you'd like for me to try. Do this so I can do this. Also, while you're there, what do you think about the last ice cream? I thought it was pretty good. Make sure to go check out the last ice cream. I say it because it's regional or seasonal or limited edition. And I know you guys have trouble finding them. I have trouble finding them. Love talking to you guys in the comment section about it. You guys check the links below. Tell your friends, tell your family. Come eat ice cream with me every week. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really love you guys. This year, I've got some ideas. I feel like I say this every year, but seriously, like I've had some things go on in my life, and we'll discuss that later, that have given me a lot more free time. And I've also realized that this show can really go to another level if I just put a lot of effort into it. I'm just going to have to kind of make some changes in my personal life, but hopefully over this next year, I can start implementing some things like with shorts and on location, etc. That was kind of an Achilles heel of the show in the past, specifically because I lived in New York during a time when a lot of things were shut down and it was really hard to go to places. However, I don't live there now. We'll talk about where I live and where I'm going to be in the future in later episodes. But because of that, we'll be adding more things into the show, and hopefully we can expand this show out and really get it to that level that we all know it can be. But for the fans who have been there from the beginning and the fans who are showing up now and even anybody, thank you so much. I cannot thank you enough for all your support. It really means a lot to me. Big shout outs to John from Head to Tail Barbecue. He's been a great supporter, great mentor, great friend. Thank you so much, John. I appreciate you. You'll see him in the comment section. You guys go check his page out. But again, I'm going to shut up now. You guys go check out the Reese's Klondike bars. Like I said, I give it a 90. I don't think you'll be disappointed. It is good. It's a nice little treat. And in general, check the links below. Tell your friends, tell your family, come eat ice cream with me every week, and I will fighting off the sugar rush. See you next time. See you next time, guys.